Good afternoon, students. I hope you all are good and at your home eating healthy food, studying, of course, a bit of entertainment, and doing your project work. So, today basically we will be talking about how to make your project report, and that too specifically with about the use case diagram. So, if you talk about the use case diagram in the project syllabus, I will be sharing the screen with you. Just a second. So this is your MCA syllabus project. Okay, and in this, if you can see over here, 3.3 is about the use case diagram, and today we will see the global use case diagram. So what is a global use case diagram? So for this, we need to understand that a use case diagram, it is of three types. So the first, it is the global use case diagram or the system use case diagram. Second one is the actor use case, and the third one is the transaction use case. The first use case diagram, that is a global use case diagram, it is the compulsory one. While we have a choice between drawing the use case diagram either actor wise or transaction wise, so there is a or between these two, while this becomes a compulsory diagram. Okay, so we know how to draw a use case diagram, but we have to see that what are the various do's and don'ts which we need to follow while creating a global use case diagram. So first we will see the do's. In a global use case diagram, we need to draw maximum 8 to 10 use cases. Below it, it is not possible because the scope of the program, your project is so much that if we have use cases below 8, it will not show much scope. And about 10 use cases, if you suppose draw, then the attention of the viewer, it will get diluted, it will get diverted. So we are looking for concise and concrete 8 to 10 use cases, that's it. Then the next do is we need to focus only on major use cases. So the use case which are of little significance to us, they are not contributing much in this, or we may be talking about the inherited cases, or we are talking about include use cases or extend use cases. We need to ignore from the global use case diagram. Same thing it is applicable for the major actors also. So what are the major actors? Any actor which is playing a significant role in this, so it is called as a major actor. It means that any super actor which is involved in the project work, so it is a major actor, while the secondary actors which are the inherited actors, they are excluded from this. Even a DBA, it is excluded from a global use case diagram. Then we will see about the don'ts. As I have said that we have to limit on the number of use cases. So use cases such as login, registration, they will not be part of the global use case diagram. Also, the minor use cases such as where there is inheritance, include or extend, they will also be not allowed in the use case diagram. Same thing it is applicable for the actors also. Only primary actors are allowed, and secondary actors, they are not considered in the system use case diagram. As we have seen that we need not to specify include or extend kind of use cases in this. Also, the good news is that we use case description, we need not to draw for a global use case diagram. Use case description, it can be written for the actor wise use case description or the transaction wise description. So students, we have seen that we have a use case diagram, and first diagram 3.3.1 will be a global use case diagram. And we have a choice amongst actor wise and transaction wise use case diagram, which we will be talking about in the next session. And also we have seen the do's and don'ts of a use case diagram. So this is it. If you want to know more about use cases diagram, what are the various symbols of use cases diagram, or what are the various what we can say standards, what we can say standards or nomenclatures to draw or to write the use cases, then for that send me a request. I will conduct it accordingly. And that's all for today's session. Thank you, students.